Could you check if I'm visible? Visible perfectly? All right, thank you. So good evening, everybody. We are going to continue with syllable stress. By this Friday, we'll be done with all our parts of speech. We've done with nouns, pronouns, verb, adverb, adjective. We're not done with adjective. When we covered articles, did I not talk about positive, comparative, superlative, degree?
I was not there.
You were not there. Okay. But others, adjectives is done, right? Yes. Can I get a thumbs up? Yes. Adjectives is done. So for you, prepositions is not completely done. We touch based on the topic. So it's not like we are not aware what prepositions are. We know the logic behind it. It's just that humanly it's not possible to cover all 150 words, right? So we'll do a revision on preposition. What is remaining from parts of speech is conjunction and interjection. These are the two topics that are remaining. Today we'll continue with syllable stress, and conjunction and interjection will be covered by this Friday for sure. Starting Monday, I do not want anybody missing the classes for at least 2 weeks. I repeat, for 2 weeks you cannot afford to miss classes because we are going to start tenses. And tenses is the most, I don't find it personally, I don't find it difficult, but most students say tenses is a problem for them, right? And that's the kind of mistake that usually students make when they speak. They either come up with their own words which do not exist in English, or they have no idea V1, V2, V3 forms, and that's where they struggle. So normally I can finish tenses in a week's time, but I go slow. I don't rush because for me, quantity more than quantity, quality matters. So I'm okay to give you an extension for a month free. That's perfectly fine with me, but we will not rush through. The reason I'm asking not to miss the session is because if you miss one tense, it becomes difficult to relate to the other tenses. All right, so we will have a lot of formulas, we'll have a lot of examples, and you all will be making a lot of examples in class as well, either orally or written. So be mindful that you do not miss any sessions from next Monday onwards for 2 weeks. Okay. All right. So the last rule that I explained, could you read the rule out for me, please? Syllable stress.
Words ending with AGE, more than one syllable, will be pronounced it as
Itch. I have not explained this. I did explain AGE and ABLE. I've explained both of them, right? What I need to explain is rule number 3. Now I'm going to write it on the whiteboard. For online folks, what I will do is I will send the notes through WhatsApp, okay? Because I've already clicked pictures of it. Okay, let's do this. Let me share my screen with you all right now and show the notes. So you all can copy it from there. Okay, just give me a minute. I'm getting that shared through my laptop. So AGE and ABLE is covered. I want you all to focus on rule number 3 and 4. Rule number 3 and 4 both are written in the same section. But what I want you to do, online folks, do not write it exactly the way it is in the picture. Just write the definition and the examples of the words. I'm not giving you how it sounds like. I've not written it down how it sounds like, which I'm going to do on the whiteboard. So I will send those pictures as well in a bit, okay? Sharing my screen, please tell me once it is visible, online students. It's shared. Please let me know if it's visible to you. Can you all see it? Okay, thank you for confirming. So I'm writing rule number 3 on the whiteboard, and I will send you an edited version. So what you all will do is you all will write the definition the way it is reflecting in the image. You'll write the examples, but next to examples, how it sounds like is something I'm going to send the picture for separately. Okay, Apurva, you can copy it from the whiteboard here. Words ending with EER are pronounced as ear. What is this? It's ear. A lot of people call this year. That's wrong. Year is year, months, timeline. So that is year. This is ear. Words ending with EER are pronounced as ear. Okay? So examples like auctioneer. Who's an auctioneer? Who's an auctioneer, people? Any idea? Have you heard this word before? Do we know what is auction? What is an auction?
Ma'am, when like old precious things are kept at auction and they're sold at price. They are sold. बोली लगाते हैं.
सॉरी, करेक्ट साक्षी एंड अपूर्व. बोली लगाना बोलते हैं इसको हिंदी में. ऑक्शन को हिंदी में बोलते हैं नीलामी. फॉर एग्जाम्पल गाड़ियों की ऑक्शन होती है. यू डोंट पे योर कार लोन, योर बाइक लोन. The bank takes the car or the bike away. They are not going to keep it in their garage or their parking lot, right? They are going to sell it off. And they're not going to get the brand new price of those vehicles. Then they auction it. Or you have a home loan and you're unable to pay the home loan EMI. Once again, the bank will take over the property that you've gotten on home loan. A home loan, by the way, is also known as mortgage. Okay, in the US they don't call it home loan, they call it mortgage. So they will take over the property and they'll auction it. Whoever bids the highest amount, जो सबसे ज़्यादा पैसा offer करेगा वो property के the property goes to that person. So an auctioneer is a person who does that, who conducts the auction. Going once, going twice, sold to Apurva, Sherke, whatever. So that's an auctioneer. And the pronunciation of the word, ear, auctioneer. Okay. Next word is domineer. Then we have commandeer. Finally, we have, how do we read this word? Engineer. It's engineer. Engineer. The letter N. Engineer. But a lot of people say engineer. E नहीं बोलना है, N बोलना है. Engineer. Okay? Goes without saying, you all are going to leave some space to think of words ending with EER. There are many words that you all can come up with. Let's go to rule number 4. Words ending with the letter ONOMY. Now this is a little difficult. Astronomy. Then we have agronomy. Because of lack of space, I'm just drawing a line here. The next word is Autonomy. What do we understand by autonomy? What is autonomy, people? Have you heard this word before? Autonomy? Don't remember? Siddhi, Avni, Ansh, Sashi, have you heard this before? Don't remember? So autonomy means freedom to do whatever you want to do. For example, as a business owner, since I'm self-employed, there's no one to tell me what I should do as far as my business is concerned. They don't get to tell me that I should run a particular course at a particular time or train my students in a particular manner. It's all my decision. It's completely up to me. I have the autonomy to do whatever I want to do. Of course, I'm not going to do something immoral, but the point is, I will conduct the sessions the way I want to. I decided to do syllable stress, which is not part of your portion. It's additional. It's extra, right? Why am I covering this? Because I notice maximum of my students struggle with pronunciation. That's the reason I incorporated syllable stress as part of my course. But this is not business as usual. Go to any English speaking classes, they'll never cover syllable stress because this is part of call center training. But I'm covering it because this is going to help you improve your pronunciation. So autonomy means freedom to do what you want to do. Yes.
Autonomy and liberty.
Which one?
Autonomy and liberty.
Liberty, yes. Liberty is another word for freedom. Autonomy. And the next word is taxonomy. Now, what is taxonomy? In science, there is a chapter called classification of animals. Do we remember? 4th or 5th grade is when they cover it. So classification of animals, the study of classification of animals is known as taxonomy. Taxonomy. So we are going to read these words aloud once, everybody. I want everyone to repeat. So unmute yourselves. Those who are sitting for the class online, of course, Apurva is here. But the others, whoever's online, please unmute and repeat after me. The first set of words that we are going through is the words ending with E-E-R. And the E-E-R is pronounced as ear. Okay, so auctioneer.
Auctioneer.
Domineer. Commandeer. Engineer. Engineer. Okay, words ending with O-N-O-M-Y will be pronounced as ornamy. Or, when I say or, my mouth is opening vertically, not horizontally. The lips have to widen vertically. So, or, everybody, or, nami. So say it together, ornamy. What's wrong with the energy, class? It's Monday. You all shouldn't be getting Monday blues right now. It's end of the day, right? So let's have more energy. The word is astronomy.
Astronomy.
Very good. Autonomy. Okay, I want Avni to say it, please. Autonomy. Avni, are you there with us?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you pronounce the word for me, please? Autonomy.
Autonomy.
Nami. Repeat it now together. Autonomy.
Autonomy.
Perfect. The next word is agronomy. Okay, what is agronomy? People who want to become agriculturists, people who want to pursue the profession of agriculturist, that's the name of the profession. They study agronomy, study of crops, soil. So agronomy is a science related to how to cultivate crops. How much temperature the soil should be kept at, how much water it requires, the percentage of water in soil, what kind of soil will cultivate which kind of crops better. All that is your study of agronomy. And the last word is taxonomy. Taxonomy. Can we all pronounce it, please? Taxonomy. So, you know, after you finish your 10th grade and you pursue college, regular college, you have arts, commerce, science. These are the regular streams. Arts is now known as humanities. And during my heydays, it was arts, but now it's humanities. Let's say you go for economics. What did I say? Economics, not economics. It's economics. What is the situation of our economy now? Economy is down the drain, right? बहुत गंदा हालत है. Inflation, the prices of everything is rising year by year, but the salaries aren't rising so much. So economy. It's not economy, it's not economics, it's economics, economy. Okay, so we're going to take a pause here. I want you all to think of words with these sounds that I just discussed. Make a list of words of your own, and we'll discuss them, we'll pronounce them as a group. And then if I'm satisfied with whatever you all have given me, we'll move ahead with the rules. Okay, any questions, class? Alrighty, thank you so much for being so vocal, lunch. Everyone else is, I don't know, are you all napping? Power nap?
No, ma'am.
Okay, great. Please make your own examples, everybody. You can sit.